want to learn about statistics? Okay. First, we need to think of a topic.
Maybe we should do what kids in our class use tobacco products.
Sure, write it on the board. Great idea. Now, once we've gathered our data, we have to answer a few questions.
Oh, hey, since I said people in the class that already answers one of our questions by asking people in our class that would make our design sample convenient.
You're right. And since we're asking yes or no questions, our level of measurement is nominal. So our next step is finding our alternative and null hypothesis.
Well, no means no difference, so our null hypothesis says your gender does not affect if you use tobacco products or e-cigs. And the alternative would just be the opposite.
That makes sense. So you're saying our alternative would just be that your gender does.
Yep.
Now, how do we decide which one is right? Let's look and see what our data looks like. You make a graph by selecting your numbers and tables, checking the options, selecting your table and graph to see what kind of graph you want. In this case, we're going to use a polygraph. So you select your numbers, then you're going to put create chart. Since we want a polygraph, we're picking this one. Look there, now we have our graph.
Now we have to figure out our test. We need to look at our type of data and numbers and decide what type of test we need to do.
Well, because we're finding out the chance that your use of tobacco products is linked to gender, we should use a chi-squared test. How would we do that?
Well, first we should organize our data in a chart and also get our expected values.
I can do that. I'll take each column, multiply the total of the row, and divide by our total number. To find out for the males, we're going to take the total of 9, multiply it by 3, and divide it by 20. That gives us our total for our males. And then we do the same thing for the females to get them. Now we need to use a chi-test to find our p-value. I bet Austin knows how to do that.
So this is how you do the chi-test. You click the little equal sign, go to functions, go to statistical, all the way down to chi-test, and then you'll click on actual values and you'll highlight that box, and then you'll click expected values, scroll down, click on that box, and no?
Yeah, you're
Yeah, okay. And then there's your chi-test.
Now I'm going to show you how to do a chi-inverse. To do the chi-inverse, you're going to start at the equal sign, click on your functions, go down to statistical, and then go all the way down to chi-inverse. Your probability is going to be your p-value, so you'll select that. Next, you're going to do your degrees of freedom. In this case, your degrees of freedom is 1. You'll press enter, and that right there is your chi-inverse.
We have to decide if our null or alternative hypothesis is correct by analyzing our p-value.
Well, the rule for deciding is if your p-value is below 0.5 or 5%, then your alternative hypothesis is correct. Looks like our p-value is below 0.5.
So that means the alternate hypothesis is correct.
Thanks for watching.
Our strengths of gathering our data by convenience is that it's easy to get. The weakness would be that the data could be similar since everyone is together.